Moscow in Italy, as we see the head-to-head coaching record here. In here tonight, Real Madrid pulls themselves within one game of first place, something you would have never thought that was going to happen when they started out the season 1-4. As we see the rest of the players of Ajax Milan, there's Tyus and Roll together. They shooting some threes. We got 2:53 to go here until this starts. Eddie Tavares warming up, who's just been absolutely incredible this season. I kind of thought that Tavares would have some troubles without Campasso around, and his game has just gotten better and better as time goes on. And a lot of it has to do with this guy right here, Lapro, who has helped this team over the last 3 rounds, playing really good basketball. As we see our 3 referees that'll be handling things tonight. Everybody's trying to warm up as much as they can out of it. It's been cold in Madrid over the last couple days. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even know if I'm gonna get home. I might be sleeping in the Wiesing Center tonight. But look at Eddie Tavares and Usman Garuba getting ready. Pablo Lasso throwing out his starting 5. Ettore Messina also throwing his starting 5. Malcolm Delaney wanted to get things going for his team. He's pretty much a leader of this team, him and Kevin Punter. So we'll see what happens as Pablo Lasso comes out with a totally different starting 5 here. As you see Albaldi, Fabian Coser, who hardly ever gets a start. You usually see him coming in the second quarter. Usman Garuba. Also Carlos Elocen gets the start here tonight. Tarzuski, Kevin Punter there. You see Malcolm Delaney, Zach Leday, and Ricardo Moreschini for Milan. As we listen now in to the EuroLeague theme song. And here we go, getting ready to tip off here at the Wiesing Center. Ettore Messina saying his final prayers, as he would love nothing better than to sweep this season series between Real Madrid and Milan, as Alberto Albaldi gets warmed up. Everybody blowing into their hands, trying to warm their hands up. Kevin Punter right there, who's had an incredible season so far, averaging 15 points a game, 42% from 3-point range. And that's where Milan shines, from 3 points. They're 40% for the year. Sitting in second place in the league as Tavares and Tarzuski are gonna head off. Tavares wins the tap, and it'll be Real Madrid starting things off as Lapro wants to get things going. It's Coser going to his left as usual, and doesn't get the first shot to go as Punter comes down with the rebound. Moreschini up top. Out to Leday. Leday with the step back, can't get that to fall either. Elocen with the rebound, taking it up court himself. Looking more and more confident is this young man for Real Madrid. Coser once again to the basket. He wants to kick it over to Guzman. Albaldi looking for some action. Nice defense there by Leday as he blocked out Tavares from cutting to the basket. Delaney up top. Delaney to the basket. Delaney with a nice right-handed lay-in. And Delaney get things going here in Madrid with the first 2 for Milan. Coser again to the basket, kicking out. Alcocin. Oh, it's Tavares again, all by himself. It's something that Milan needs to be careful. Tavares can destroy them down low if they let the penetrations come, they don't have enough size in this lineup to deal with someone like Eddie Tavares, as Baldi dishes it off nicely, and Tavares with a nice touch. Delaney against Alcothin. Mordeschini to the basket. Tarczewski popping up for two from the elbow. Tarczewski hits his, and he'll need to do that to take Tavares from the basket here tonight. Baldi up top. Oh, nice fake. Alcothin can't find an area to shoot, though, and it's Coser to the basket. Now it's Tavares one-on-one down low. And the first foul of the night's going to be called on Caleb Tarczewski down low against Eddie Tavares. As you see the two of them body up, I don't know, that's just physical contact right there if you ask me, but Tavares likes the call, and of course, Tarczewski does not. Real Madrid's ball up top. Alcothin up top looking for Coser. Coser coming off the pick. Leday's going to stick with him, not let him go to the left. We got three on the shot clock. Alcothin's going to have to get it up, and he does. He's short off of it. Delaney with the rebound. He wants to slow things down, though. Milan likes to run the basketball, as does Real Madrid, but here they decide to slow things down. Punter up top. Off to Delaney. Delaney can't find an opening. Good defense by Alcothin. Punter this time. Punter with the foul, though. He's going to go to the line for two. With a nice move is Kevin Punter right there with a stop. Watch the stop, the quick stop right there, and Coser just gets a piece of his arm. Coser doesn't like the call as he talks with the referee, but nonetheless, Punter's going to go to the line and shoot two. 80% free throw shooters, Kevin Punter. Milan off to a quick start here, as they're up 6-2 early on Real Madrid. Showing a little full court pressure in the trap. Nothing there, though. Delaney up top. Baldi looking for an opening, can't find it. He steps back. Baldi off the back of the rim. It's Garuba with the rebound into Tavares. Tavares is going to throw it down on a nice dish from Usman Garuba. Give him an assist, but give Tavares his second field goal of the night. Delaney looking for an opening. Off the Delaney again to the basket. Can't find anything right there. It's Tavares. Tavares quickly recovers, and Tarczewski takes that block shot as Tavares does not stop. Relentless defensively is Eddie Tavares. And I'm not sure what was called either. Eder Messina is not sure what was called there on the court. As Guzman, you see. There was a reset, I guess, on the 24-second clock. And Messina doesn't like it at all. The possession should go over to Milan if the shot never touched the rim. Let's see what they say as everybody's talking about it at the table right now. So amazing with 6:48 here to play in the first quarter, and every possession counts in this basketball game. Messina obviously fighting. Here's the official review. You see the clock up top with 9 seconds. What we're looking at is if that ball actually hit the rim right there. Tarczewski gets the rebound. Tavares comes back and blocks the shot. You got 3 Real Madrid players underneath the basket. I'm not sure if that ball actually hit the rim. It looked like it went below the rim. The shot, I believe that was by Delaney. Tarczewski gets the rebound here. We'll see what comes out of this with the referees. They continue to talk about it. I don't think anybody actually was keeping their eye on the shot clock. Right now here at the Wiesing Center, we see 23 seconds left back on the shot clock. We can't see it in this picture. We see it in the bottom right-hand corner. as it went to 23 seconds, and that was the issue right there. It should probably be 14 seconds if the ball hit the rim. Milan should have another 14 seconds. There it is right there. They just put it on the clock. Nope, they're going to put it down to 8 seconds. Milan has the ball out of bounds on the side. There's 8 seconds left on the shot clock right now. More than enough time for this team to score a quick bucket. His punter wants to get to the basket. He stops, he pops, he's short. Probably a little cold after that rest. Elko Thin with a nice, trying to make a nice pass to Guzman, but it goes off of Delaney's leg and goes out of bounds. It'll be Real Madrid taking the ball out of bounds. Elko Thin up top. Elko Thin trying to get to the basket one more time. This time he does, but he can't finish off the layup. It'll be Delaney coming up the floor. Oh, nice crossover by Delaney. Behind the back pass to Dazuski. Mortazzini with the layup over the top of Tavares. Tavares not happy with himself that he couldn't block that one right there. And it'll be Milan with a 4-point lead. Albaldi up top, looking for Coser. Coser doesn't even want to look at the basket. Guzman does, though. He's off the mark, and Madrid does not look good offensively at this stage of the game. It's early as Delaney takes it up to pick from Lede. Lede might want to pull up, but instead he decides to take Guzman, and he'll draw the foul. There's the big dunk by Eddie Tavares. Delaney up top. One-on-one looking for the pick from Darzewski. Darzewski cutting to the basket. Can't find an opening, though. Mortazzini's going to have to get that up. He's off the mark. Tavares with the big rebound. And here come Real Madrid on a fast break, slowing things down here. Nothing there for Tavares. He tried to look for a baseline pass to Elocin. Couldn't get it in. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Coser will take it out. Garuba up top. Trying to find Elocin, can't find him. It's only 5 on the shot clock right now. It'll be up to Alberto Albaldi. Going one-on-one. Tavares gives him the pick. 1.2 on the clock. Nothing going offensive for Real Madrid at all. It's an 8-4 game. Delaney wants to get things going. He stops, and he takes a shot. Nothing going either team offensively. Alcocer on the run. He's going to stop. He's going to pop. And there it is right there. The three-pointer for Alberto Albaldi from deep. And that'll get Real Madrid going. That's what they like to do. They like to run. And there's an offensive foul called by, looked like that was called by both referees right there. That foul will be called on Delaney as Elcosin takes, look at Albaldi right here, stopping, taking advantage of Zach Lede on him on the fast break. And there'll be a timeout on the floor with 4:39 to go. A slow-paced game right here, but it was Madrid who knocks down a 3 to pull themselves to within 1. It's AX Armani Exchange Milan 8, Real Madrid 7.
Wilbekin pulls up, 3 jerseys surrounding him, but it makes no difference.
Spadoulis, he's going to heave one from deep, and he got it.
Oh, that's a big finish. Up and under, what a pretty move.
It doesn't get more classic than that right there. Maccabi and Olympiacos, 2 of the best teams throughout Europe, most historic teams, be facing up next week on the 12th of January as we see Alex Tyus right there on the bench waiting for his moment. It's his birthday. He turns 33 today. And he's looking for his moment to make his debut with Real Madrid as Pablo Lasso's talking it over to see when they might want to put him in. No substitutions yet for Real Madrid as they continue with the same lineup. Cosero will be taking the ball out of bounds. Messina having a lot of conversations here tonight so far with the referees as Abaldi looks on. And you see Jeffrey Taylor and Tyus in the background. Ederson up top. Baldi looking to score again like he did before. Wants to pull up from three, can't find it. Looks into Tavares. Tavares has got it kind of easy down low with Lede on him. It'll be Eddie Tavares with the easy two. Milan taking the ball up court, punter off to Delaney. 2 point guards that make a difference in the game. Here comes punter looking for an opening. Good defense by Cosera coming off the pick. 2-on-1 over the top. Great defense by Cosera. Milan with Alvaro and Zach Lede tries to go up quick over the top of Garuba. Garuba, oh, almost travels right there, but it'll be Abaldi taking things up for Real Madrid. And Lofin up top. And there's a foul down low. I believe that was on punter on Fabian Cosera. Coming off the pick. That's only a couple team fouls for each team, so no harm done there. Punter quickly going to the bench for Milan, and so is Tarzuski. As Michael Roll checks into the game, and Kyle Hines. Alcocer up top. Gonna need to do something with it quick. 5 seconds on the clock. It's out to Cosera. Cosera's gonna pull up from deep. Cosera with the three from deep. Fabian Cosera over the top of Michael Roll, taking advantage of a player that just checked into the game. Alcocer will not leave Delaney alone. Tavares lets Hines dribble the floor. Michael Roll trying to get to the basket, can't get there. Lede off to Delaney. Great defense on Roll. It's Lede with the basket from three as Garuba could not get out in time with a good ball movement by Milan. That was the most fluid offensive possession we've seen from this team so far tonight. Baldi wants to try to get to the basket. And Lothin up top. Nice crossover. Garuba on the outside. He's going to step on the sideline though. And he's going to immediately be changed by Pablo Lassos. Pablo Lassos upset with Usman Garuba right there, and he'll get Trey Tompkins in the game as soon as he can. Tompkins coming in, giving himself a couple of kisses on the wrist and getting himself ready as he throws a little low five to Eddie Tavares. As Pablo Lasso gives a little earful to the young man, Usman Garuba, right there. He'll be back, though, don't worry. Pablo's one of those coaches that loves to let the young guys play. Good defense by Madrid right there as Tompkins comes up with the loose ball. It'll be off to Abaldi. Abaldi wants to take it to the hoop. Slows things down. Both teams playing rather slow for the type of pace that they usually play. Tompkins wants to step back. Tompkins, it's so smooth. Just checking into the game, and Trey Tompkins with the easy two right there. Delaney hasn't looked at the basket yet other than that first penetration. Once it again, this guy Tompkins with the good defensive hands. Couldn't get out to Lede. Lede, who hit the last three, wanted another one. It's Chacho coming into the game, and he looks warmed up and ready to go against his old team. And there's the three I was talking about by Zach Lede. As Chacho checks into his game with 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Looking for the quick pass to Roll. Roll gets himself in a position where can't do anything. Hines either with Tavares in front of him. Hines wants to go to the basket. Oh, nice reverse move by Hines just as the shot clock was going off. And he lays it in over the top of Tavares. Karl-Heinz with his first to the night. That little thin up top. Getting things going off to Albaldi. Albaldi looking for some space, goes to the hoop. Can't get the roll on the lay-in as Lede comes up with the rebound. It's off the Chacho. Oh, nice steal by Thin, who going all by himself with the easy two as the young man takes it from Sergio Rodriguez. I'm sure he watched them his entire life, probably even idolized them, and he gets a steal off him quick and scores the easy two. Lede up top to Punter. Punter looking for some action. Lede one more time, gets Tompkins off his feet. The floater will not fall for Lede. And here we picked up the action a little bit here with the last minute of the first quarter. Into Tompkins. Tompkins wants to step back again, facing the basket. There it is. Trey Tompkins, so smooth with that shot. Sometimes you think he doesn't even sweat when he's out there on the floors. Sergio Rodriguez sets things up. Michael Roll up top, back to Rodriguez. Roll's a three-point shooter, pure and simple. He wants to get an opening, can't find it. 5, great defense by Kosera. Behind the back pass to Lede. Lede has to do something with it. He gets fouled. Oh, and Trey Tompkins bails out. Zach Lede on the penetration as the defense was incredible by Real Madrid right there, but Tompkins just gets his hand in at the wrong moment. And we'll send Zach Lede to the line for 2. Tompkins doesn't like the call, but I don't think there's any doubt about the foul right there. Lede tries to get his team to within 3 here. 22.3 seconds left on the clock. Lede knocks down the first one to 2. You don't expect him to miss very many. He's a 94% free throw shooter. And he'll check out of the game right here as he goes to the bench with Kevin Punter. It'll be Cincinnati in the game and Jeff Brooks checking in the game. Jeff Brooks and Alex Tyus played together years ago in Cantu when Cantu was in the EuroLeague. So I have a little bit of a reunited here tonight at the Wiesing Center, unexpectedly, I guess, as Tyus just signed with Real Madrid. Got 7 seconds in the shot clock. A turnover. It's Karl-Heinz with the ball off to Roll. Back to Karl-Heinz. To Roll, who wants to get the last shot in before the end of the quarter. And he does exactly that and pulls in his team to within 1 point, where neither team actually took control of this first quarter. It's a strange first quarter, to say the least, between these two squads. Madrid with an 18-17 lead, a 1 point lead for Real Madrid, but it was a strange quarter. As we see the score right there, Milan goes back to their basket, lucky to be to within 1 point, as we see some highlights here from the first quarter. See Tavares doing his thing early in the game. And his 6 points, 3 for 3 from the field. And on the other side, it was Zach Lede with 5 points. Looking good so far early, but both teams offensively not in their rhythm. It's a little bit chilly in this gym. I'm up here at the top of the gym in the expensive seats watching the game, and we'll see how these teams get warmed up as things goes on. You see the stats right there. Only two 3-point shots from Armani Exchange, Milan, and Madrid 2 for 5 from the line. Madrid is first in the league in 3-point shots attempted. Only 5 in that first quarter, but they have more than 400. They have 499 shots coming into this game. attempted and her second and made with 186, only 5 behind Cheska. Cheska's got a game in hand on him right now. So I'm sure Real Madrid will be taking over that first place position, but Milan on the other hand is a team that doesn't use the 3 very often. They have good percentages, but they don't use the 3 very often. And we'll see how things go here. 18-17, Milan can't be happier to only be down 1. They haven't played their best quarter, and it's Sergio Rodriguez and Kyle Hines bringing things up. Brooks with the pick off the Hines. Michael Roll looking for some action. Can't find it. Everybody knows they don't want to give him the 3-point shot. And this time it'll be punter from deep. He's off the mark. Tompkins with the rebound. La Pro into the game for the second quarter. Into Tavares. Tavares got a one-on-one with Hines. Tallest center in the league against the shortest center in the league. Let's see what happens with 8 to go. Kicks it out to Tompkins. Tompkins already hit his first 2. Tompkins gets fouled that time. And he's going to go to the line for 3 as Kevin Punter. Looked like he got his hand on Tompkins' elbow. As Tompkins was up, let's look at it right here. Boom, right there. As Tompkins goes up, you can see Punter's hand just pop in, and that'll be Kevin Punter's second foul of the game. And that's, we see Luigi Dattomi checking in the game for Kevin Punter. Punter goes to the bench with only 2, averaging 15 on the season. They need him to score. And he'll be on the bench probably for the rest of this quarter, unless Messina decides to put him in for the last couple of minutes, as Tompkins just continues to add into his account. And that'll be 6 points for Trey Tompkins. And he'll have 1 more coming. Tompkins drops all 3. Give his team a 4-point lead here early in the second quarter. Chacho bringing it up. Brooks looking to set the pick up top. It's Hines, and this time Chacho wants to get to the basket. Can't find anything on Tavares. Off the Hines. Hines with the floater from in the lane. He's off the mark. Also, as Albaldi comes down with the rebound, wants to run the break. I'm sure Pablo Lasso wants to pick up the pace a little bit here against Milan. Tompkins getting pushed around by Dattomi. They've played against it so many times. Look at Tompkins with the soft fadeaway, but that is just off the mark. And it'll be Gabriel Deck checking in the game. And welcome Alex Tyus to the lineup for Real Madrid. 176 EuroLeague games under his belt. European champion with Maccabi Tel Aviv. Player of the month. He's done it all in the EuroLeague, and what a signing coming from Galatasaray. As Serge pulls up for 3. Serge doing his thing, as he usually does against Real Madrid. Chacho knocking down his first 3-pointer of the night. La Pro with a lazy pass. And that's turned over as Kyle Hines would bring it up the court. Had Serge on one side, but gave it off to Dattomi. Look at Kyle Hines running to coast like a point guard, giving it off to Luigi Dattomi for the 2 and the first lead for Milan. Here this evening, 22-21, Armani Milan over Real Madrid. Carroll wants to do his thing. Carroll off the mark. That time, that'll be out of bounds on Alex Tyus. And it'll be Milan's ball as they start to feel a little bit. Kyle Hines running a fast break. Gets the rebound with a nice bounce pass. You see right here to Luigi Dattomi. Had Serge Rodriguez on the other side. But he wanted to give it to the Italian for the easy 2. Michael Roll up top looking for his opening. Can't find it yet. Gets to the basket. Now the foul. Can he get the and 1? Yeah, Michael Roll with the and 1 on J.C. Carroll with a nice move to the basket. Deck checks out defensively and leaves J.C. Carroll all by himself. And it'll be a foul on J.C. The 2 by Michael Roll. And an extra free throw to go along with it is Pablo Lasso a little bit disgusted with his defense right there. Rowe hasn't missed a free throw all season long, and make that 11 of 11 for Michael Rowe. Madrid all of a sudden down 4 here. Start the second quarter. Carroll wants to look for something. Nice defense by Rowe. Carroll with a tough shot. Oh, what a shot by J.C. Carroll. Great defense by Michael Rowe. You can't do much more than that to stop J.C. Carroll, but he gets the 2. Roll up top. Trying to penetrate on Carroll again into the Tomey. Look at the Tomey using experience against Deck. The Tomey with the step back fadeaway. Nicely done by Luigi the Tomey right there. Tompkins bringing things up to Carroll. Can't get to the basket, back off to Tompkins. Tompkins off to Lapro. Lapro with 5 on the shot clock. He's gonna have to find something to do. Tyus checking up top. Lapro to the basket, gets the roll to check in his first 2 points of the game. Hines once again to the basket. Hines up over Tyus. They've played against each other for years, but this time Hines couldn't get the best of him. And there's a foul outside by Michael Rowe on J.C. Carroll. Smart foul right there by Rowe to make sure that Carroll doesn't get anything else as he gets him off the dribble. Right, look at the defense by Rowe. Good defense right there. You can't really do much more than that. And Lapro over the top of Hines can't get it to fall. Or he did get it to fall, I'm sorry, with the soft touch. As Chacha goes back to the bench to sit down for a little bit. Lapro up top. Tyus with the block. Lapro again with another tough shot. This time it doesn't go down. Tompkins with a long offensive rebound. Tyus looking for his first points as a Real Madrid player. It's going to be Deck instead, just inside the 2-3-point line. And it'll be Gabriel Deck. Now they gave him the 3-pointer right there. I thought he was inside the line, but they gave him the 3-pointer. As Real Madrid takes a 1-point lead here. Delaney. The Tomey feeling it here at the Wiesing Center. The Tomey loving the snow, I guess, as he gets things going. Off to the basket is Lapro, way too easy for the Milan defense. And this is the kind of pace that we expected from the beginning. As Kyle Hines once again bringing it up like a point guard against Alex Tyus. Off the roll. And there's a foul outside by Gabriel Deck that'll slow things down here. As Zach Lede and Terzuski check back into the game here for Kyle Hines and Jeff Brooks. All tied up here. The Wiesing said his role wants to finish that off right now, as he does. They giving his Milan team a 2-point lead. He's taking it at J.C. Carroll. Michael Rowe, oh, and the steal up top on Lapro, but couldn't get it. It was Malcolm Delaney. Deck one-on-one against the Tomey. The Tomey looking over his shoulder. Carroll wanted to shoot it, couldn't get it off. Deck short off the mark. Oh, long rebound by Trey Tompkins. Delaney had it in his hands, but just couldn't grab it. Lapro to the basket once again. Lapro once again with the penetration, letting the Argentinian get to the basket. And with his body control, he knocks down his 6th point of the evening. Delaney with a nice crossover to the basket. Oh, a dish off to Zerzuski. And Tyus couldn't get there in time. And let's talk about this while we have a minute. Let's talk about the fact that Alex Tyus, one of the best shot blockers in the league, has teamed up with Eddie Tavares, Sergeant SWAT. And what does that do for Madrid? It makes them maybe a little bit more of a defensive team than they used to be. It used to be all about offense. Tyus doesn't get it there as he gets stuck in the net on the way up, but as Pablo Lasso decides that he might want to go a little bit more defensive, especially on the interior, as you see Milan with a 17-14 edge here in the second quarter as we have a break in the action. Gabriel Deck. And Real Madrid checking things out. Malcolm Delaney right there. Delaney been Let's look at the scores. Look at this. Zalgiris just going crazy on Kimki right there. 102 to 75. Laverne with 29 points and 9 rebounds. It's Marius Grigones with 8 assists. Zalgiris, what a year they've been having. Olympiacos over Bayern Munich, 69-63. That's still in the fourth quarter right there. They're still on the way as we speak. Jalen Reynolds with 16 points. And there's Anadolu Efes just putting it on LDLC Asvel. Chris Singleton leads his team with 12 points. James Anderson with 8 rebounds. And Vasilija Micic with 5 assists. Incredible action coming here from the EuroLeague in this second round. I mean, this is basically it. We're on the countdown now. Week 18 here. The first round of EuroLeague action is over, and we are starting it tonight as there's a foul by Delaney up top. Lapro, that'll be a third team foul by Armani Exchange Milan. Delaney trying to get a steal, but you see that left hand just grabbing the Argentinian point guard right there. Up top again, the same two. Tyus with the block. Here comes J.C. Carroll looking for the opening in the corner. Nice defense by Datomi. Datomi swears that ball deflected off of Carroll. Carroll walks away. Carroll doesn't want to say anything. I think it might have deflected off of him too. Oh, you see right there, it might have hit Carroll's arm. But they're going to give the ball to Madrid regardless. Nice defensive play by Milan with the switch in defense as Datomi got out just in time to get his hand on that pass. He doesn't get his hand on that pass, you can almost guarantee that that's a three-pointer made by J.C. Carroll. Tyus gets the ball in 4 on the shot clock. Lapro to the basket, off the Tyus. Tyus wants his first basket as a Real Madrid player, can't find it, got hurt in the process, took a shot to the face. Delaney wants to come down and take it up. And there's gonna be a foul up top as they want to stop play. Tyus, no, he took a shot to the head as he's down at half court. Tough stop for Alex Tyus, you see it right here. Didn't really see anything that happened there. As you definitely see the foul by Lapro on one side. Tyus seems to be okay, and I would hope he would be after that. We didn't see much. Michael Rowe looking for his three. Michael Rowe with a foul, can't get the basket, but I think he'll go to the line for 3 points as he's been taking it at J.C. Carroll from the second he's checked into this game. No, but it'll be a foul before the shot, I'm sorry. That'll be the 4th team foul for Real Madrid as Milan will take it out. Delaney up top. Got 8 on the shot clock. Trzuski to the basket. Lede wants to take it in with the floater. Lede with the hook shot floater. That's off the mark. Tough shot for him. Good defense by Trey Tompkins. Madrid brings things up. Lapro with the stop. Lapro with the shot right there in the lane. And he's going to tie this thing up at 34. Here, Pablo Lasso screaming in the background for some defense into Datomi. Datomi with the turnaround. Oh, Luigi Datomi came to play tonight, but people already with 9 points is the Italian, and he's having himself a ball game, only averaging 6 on the season. Lede wants to get it going. Lede lets it go out of bounds. Smart play by Zach Lede right there. As Tyus was the last person to touch that, and as expected, Tyus doesn't look as if he's been part of this team like everybody else has been over the time. That's, like I said, as expected, as he'll check out of the game for Eddie Tavares. Tyus goes to take a rest, getting himself a little high five from Jeffrey Taylor over there. His new teammates trying to welcome him to the team. There's Milan. Once again, oh, Milan with an out-of-bounds turnover right there. As Deck comes up with the stolen pass. Albaldi up top. Off to Tompkins. Deck, everybody moving. Probably JC wants a three, can't get in. Into Tompkins. Tompkins had a look, but couldn't take it. JC steps on the line. Good defense right here by Milan as they shut down Tompkins down low. The nice pass by Carroll, and he couldn't get anything going. Kicks it out back to Carroll. And the trap on the baseline. And JC Carroll steps out of bounds. Delaney setting things up for Real Madrid. A little one-on-one, JC Carroll on defense. Leday up top. Leday wants to go to the basket on Tompkins with a turnaround fadeaway. Leday off the mark. Nice rebound by Tavares. And here comes Real Madrid running the floor. Albaldi wants to get to the basket. Kicks out to Tompkins. Tompkins for three. Tompkins off the mark. Those are shots that Real Madrid usually makes, especially on the transition. Montini up top to Taruski. And there's a foul by Albaldi. That'll be the 5th team foul for Real Madrid, so that'll send Armani Exchange to the line for 2 free throws. Foul called on Alberto Albaldi up top. Good Ruba holding his head right there. Hasn't been back in since the little speech he had from Pablo Lasso. And now you have Sergio Rodriguez checking in for the shooter. And Delaney misses the first of 2 right there. Chacha coming in for Delaney. Madrid down 3 with 1:37 to go in the second quarter. Little full court pressure from Milan Leday. Giving up Tompkins for a minute to try to get a trap. Can't do it though. It's JC Carroll up top. JC looking for an opening. Good defense by Milan. Nothing going, and it'll be a foul call, but that's only the 4th team foul. So not a big deal. Morosini will take that foul right there. As he defended JC Carroll well, took some time off the clock, and committed a foul at the perfect moment before JC Carroll was ready to go up and shoot. We got 14 seconds to go on the shot clock here. Madrid trying to tie this game up here or come to within 1. Albaldi to the basket. Oh, with a behind-the-back pass to Tavares. And that's what I talked about all the time. Just throw it up, and Tavares will clean it up for you if he can. And that's exactly what he did. He bailed out Albaldi on a tough play. Serge trying to get to the hoop. Serge stops, steps back. Serge with a nice basket over the top of Albaldi. And now back again to a 3-point lead is AX Armani Exchange Milan. You saw the over the head pass, just knowing that Tavares is there. And Alberto Albaldi just throws it up. Felt the switch, realized that Chacho was with Tavares down low and just threw it up over the top, and Tavares let Tavares do the rest, essentially. 54 seconds to go here. It's a 3-point lead by AX Armani Exchange Milan in the Wiesing Center. Kevin Punter, you see there, hasn't had anything getting going yet. Only 2 points so far tonight. But his team has a 3-point lead, so you got to be feeling good about that. La Provitola with 8 points for Real Madrid already. Tavares with his 8 points as Luigi Datome leads his team with 9. Datome's having himself a little bit of a game here tonight. After all those years in Fenerbahce, he decided to come back to his home country. 5 years at Fener. Incredible memories, incredible seasons with them. Championships, won everything there with Fenerbahce, and now He comes back to play for this man right here, Madrid Messina in Milan. Pablo Lasso looking a little disgusted with his team right now, down 3 here. This team doesn't go into many half times down points, especially on their home floors. Ubaldi gets trapped at half court. Oh, the Tommy almost got to steal the time because they're going to give Deck the wide open 3 in the corner, and Deck has just enough time to tie things up at 39. Lede almost had to steal at half court, or I'm sorry, the Tommy, and couldn't get it. As Rodriguez comes up. They left Deck all by themselves. Little mismatch here. As, oh, Rodriguez with a nice step back, but off the mark. Carroll with the rebound. And maybe Madrid's going to go into the halftime with a lead anyways, as Ubaldi steps up. This should be the last possession, 10 seconds to go. Ubaldi off to Carroll. Carroll into Deck. Deck looking to get it off the buzzer. Misses the shot right there. Datome with the rebound, and we will go into halftime. All tied up here at the Wiesing Center. 39 Real Madrid, 39 AX Armani Exchange Milan here at the Wiesing Center. In a cold, cold evening inside the building and outside the building, as Madrid Messina has some final words for Zach Lede and Alex Tyus. Walking off, still has yet to score as a Real Madrid player. Would like to get a couple points here for his birthday. There you see the score. 39-39 here at halftime at the Wiesing Center. And that big beard at the shot clock looks like he'll be starting the second half on the bench. J.C. Carroll right there. We'll see if Jeffrey Taylor will get any action in the second half as Trey Tompkins gets ready for his moment here in the second half. Ubaldi getting ready, taking his shirt off. Teams like this, they're so deep, you never know who's coming in, who's coming out. Both teams are really deep, and we'll see who's going to come out here in the second half. It'll be Ubaldi for sure. Tavares, Jeffrey Taylor, after a whole half on the bench, had to get warmed up early and didn't have much time to warm up. As I said, they didn't come out, so we'll see how Jeffrey Taylor start things off. Kosar and Trey Tompkins. Looks like Pablo Lasso decides to go a little bit small. Yeah, of course, you knew it would be Jeffrey Taylor defending. Malcolm Delaney for Armani Exchange as punter starts things off here off the Delaney. The day up top, looking for punter. Punter wants to get things going as soon as he can, quickly. Looks more aggressive than he did in the first half already, but can't find anything. He's off to Drzuski. Drzuski with the short shot off the front and then the back of the rim. Kosar punter up top. Into Ubaldi. Ubaldi wants to go one-on-one, gets double teamed, tries to make a cross-court pass, turns the ball over to be Milan's ball. Punter wants to run with it, can't find anybody. Now he's going to take it off the Drzuski over the top of Eddie Tavares. That'll be Drzuski's 6th point of the evening here. And there's a foul on Ubaldi trying to get position down low on Malcolm Delaney. Offensive foul call there to be Milan's ball. Mordesini taking the ball out for Milan. Slow-paced game here again here to start the second half. Punter up top. Looking for a lane to the basket. Can't find a good defense by Tavares. Tavares once again slipped out. And this time it'll be an offensive foul on Drzuski as Fabian Kosar goes down hard with a shot. I'm not sure if he got that in the chin. Let's see where he catches that. Oh, yeah, a little bit on the jaw right there. Fabian Kosar goes down. Drzuski moving on the pick. Good call by the referee right there. There's no doubt there's movement on that pick. Obaldi taking things up. Getting things set for Madrid now. Obaldi in the point guard position. Looking for an opening, can't find it. He's gonna find one there. Oh, he should have taken the first one and hesitated. And took the second one, he was off the mark. Milan coming down the court with a 2-point lead. Punter looking for his, can't find it. Delaney up top with the pick. Uses it both ways. Delaney, oh, nice move as Jeffrey Taylor gets caught in a double pick right there. And Malcolm Delaney drops the 3 for a 5-point lead for Milan. Kosera looking for an open, he can't find it off the Tompkins. Back to Kosera in the corner. Kosera's gonna have to step back for the 3. Kosera off the mark, he's short. Good defense by Milan right here. Mortazzini with the rebound. He wants to bring it up the right side, looking for the pick from Terzuski. Nothing going on there though. Punter up top. Punter well defended by Kosera. Punter with the roll up, and it's Terzuski with the tap and rebound. And AX Armani Milan gets out to a fast start here. As they're up 46-39, a 7-0 run to start this third quarter. You see Malcolm Delaney popping off the double pick right there and dropping nothing but nets, and it'll be enough for Pablo Lasso. This team goes into a 0-7 run to start this second half. I don't know what Messina said to these guys on halftime, but they came out ready to roll. As I said, I mentioned that normally teams don't come out that quickly out of the locker room, and this Milan team came out pretty quickly. So I'm sure there was a quick little discussion between Ettore Messina and the rest of his team, and he sent them packing onto the court, and they came out on fire right here, 7-0 to start this second half. As you see some of our shot percentages for Real Madrid. But I'm sure Ettore Messina knows, as the rest of this Milan team knows, a 7-point lead against Real Madrid with 7:36 to go in the third quarter is next to nothing, as this team can score quickly and score frequently. And I'm sure that timeout will help them get things going as Taylor looks for a little bit of action, can't find him. Orsini tried to steal a pass on the inbounds. Baldi stops at the elbow. Baldi's long off the backboard. A good defense by Milan. Swarming defense at this stage. They want to set things back up against Lede with the pick to Punter. Punter, who still hasn't really gotten his game going. We'll see what happens if he can get it going. Kosera's been all over him. And this time he wants to pull up for 2, and there it is. Kevin Punter, you can only hold him down for so long. And you know that sooner or later, this kid's gonna score, and he did that just right there. His 4th point of the game. Taylor wants to get to the basket quick, off to Tavares. And there's an offensive foul call, if I'm not mistaken. It looked like a great play by Jeffrey Taylor getting to the basket. And I think he might have pushed off before, and I didn't see the call on the replay, but it'll be no basket. It'll be Milan's ball, and they'll still be up 9 points here. La Provitola checks back into the game. Yeah, Jeffrey Taylor called with that foul. It was an offensive foul, maybe a push-off on Delaney as he went to the basket. Madrid down 9 here in the third quarter. Not common territory for this team here in the Wiesing Center, as Punter wants to keep things going. Punter's off the mark this time. You know, once shooters get that first one to go in, they love to keep shooting. That's what he did right there. Lapro trying to set himself up to the top. Oh, what a play. Lapro with a beautiful setup for Eddie Tavares, as Tavares just skies up over the top of the Milan defense and throws down the alley-oop. Pulls their team within 7, and there's a foul up top on Jeffrey Taylor. As Delaney takes him to the hoop. There's a foul right there as Taylor gets his arm in to the action, but there's the alley-oop right there, perfectly placed by Lapro up top for Eddie Tavares. As Lede tries to go up to steal the ball instead of getting in the way of Tavares' progression. Tavares, nice defense there. Lede out top on the corner. And Zach Lede knocks down another three-pointer. Lede, he can hurt you from outside the three-point line. It's 50% on the year. And there's a steal by Milan as they want to come up floor and keep running. Delaney to the basket, up to Dzuski. Dzuski can't do anything with it. Lede once again up top, nothing there. Now they slow it down a little bit with 10 on the shot clock. Delaney looking to get to the hoop on the big man, and that's exactly what he does. Delaney goes right, goes left. You don't know, this guy is ambidextrous the way he gets to the basket. That was a beautiful left-handed scoop by Malcolm Delaney. A 12-point lead from Milan over Real Madrid here. And Cosera wants to get things going, and he can't do it. Tavares tries to foul things in, but he's going to be called for grabbing the rim. And Real Madrid is getting frustrated as this could be a season sweep for Milan, who won the first game in round 4, breaking a 14-game win streak by Real Madrid. And right now here at the Wiesing Center on a snowy January night, it's a 12-point lead for Armani Exchange. Lede with another pick up top. Tompkins cannot leave him alone. They're trying to work inside. Moraschini down low. Turnaround fadeaway. That's way off the mark. Tavares with the rebound. Madrid's got to want to pick up the pace here if they can. Lapro coming out. Lapro wants to pull it up quick. He's going to be short on that. Milan wants to run now. Tavares, good job of getting back defensively. And that'll slow things down as Delaney takes it up top right at the half-court line. Delaney once again looking for a one-on-one to the basket. Can't find it. Oh, nice crossover to the baseline. Another floater. Oh, Malcolm Delaney. Are you kidding me with the little finger roll on the baseline, making sure to go up high before Eddie Tavares. Sergeant SWAT shows up on the scene. Delaney giving himself and his team a 14-point lead. And Pablo Lasso looks to his bench as it'll be J.C. Carroll and Gabriel Deck checking into the game. Messina also goes to his bench as Trzuski and Malcolm Delaney check out to get a little bit of rest. It'll be Chacho and Kyle Hines checking in there. See what J.C. Carroll can do if he can get warmed up here. Oh, he had a wide open shot. J.C. Carroll doesn't give up many of those. Good defense by Milan, and Tompkins with a crazy three, and the Milan bench is into this game right now. They're up waving towels, and they are ready to roll as Tompkins go to the bench. It'll be Usman Garuba checking in for Trey Tompkins. Pablo Lasso just looking for just 5 players, looking for some continuity as he keeps looking to his bench, talking to his team, trying to figure things out. You hear and see so many things without a big crowd in these games. Sometimes it's difficult to listen to. Sometimes it's fun to listen to. But Hines off to Sergio. Oh, what a behind-the-back pass by Rodriguez. But Hines couldn't finish, but Putter wants a Putter from 3. It's Kevin Putter getting warmed up, giving his team a 17-point lead here. I'll tell you what, this team keeps going. They might be staying here for a couple nights. They might be looking to party somewhere. I'll have to give Kyle Hines and Luigi Datomi a call to see what they're doing tonight. We only got till 12 o'clock. But right now, they are feeling good about themselves as Lapro goes to the bench. And Pablo Lasso just continues to look for the right 5 as Datomi's about to check in the game. Elothin back in the game. J.C. Carroll looking to get his 3. Oh, be careful if you're Milan right now. J.C. Carroll with the stop, pop, and drop from outside the 3-point line. You don't want to get him lit up into this game. Oh, good defense by Madrid. Going full court pressure here. Only 10 seconds to go in the shot clock right now. Punter up top, looking for the pick from Hines. Punter wants to pull up one more time. Kevin Punter off the mark this time. And Madrid just stepped up the pressure defensively after that Carroll three. And Lafayette looking for his opening, can't find it off the Garuba. Deck wants to back in. Montesquita looking to kick it out if he can. He does. The Garuba right there. Usman Garuba long off the mark over the backboard. And Milan taking on the rebounds. Chacho wants to slow things down. Woo, there's about great 3 minutes of action right there. Especially if you're a Milan fan, your team's up 14. Oh, nice hands by Tavares. Tavares wants to run the break, and he does off to Carroll. Carroll with the easy two. And when you're playing against Real Madrid, that's what you don't want to happen. Now it's Lede off to Hines. Hines over the top, but Sergeant Swan says no. As the two of them meet at the rim. You gotta love it. You've seen it happen so many times between these two players. As Tavares takes a shot in the face, but he goes up anyways. Hines wasn't messing around right there. Tavares met him right at the rim. These two have had some action between them over the last couple of years when Hines was at Cheska. Right here on this court, Tavares goes up, gets himself another block. He might have got hit on the way up, it looks like, and he's going to go to the bench. Referees are going to make him go to the bench. That'll be Alex Tyus checking into the game for Walter Tavares, as I'm sure the doctor's going to check on him right now. He might have caught it. There it is, right there to the nose. You see it. Yeah, you know what this game's all about. When you start taking shots like that to the face. Oh, nice pass on the inbounds, but Milan cannot convert. You gotta convert on moments like that against this Madrid team, because they will make you pay. As Elo Thin wants to get to the basket with the fadeaway, the foul. Almost got the and one, but the young man will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. As we see Eddie Tavares being attended to on the bench. Doesn't look like there's anything too much right there, as we see the foul on Kyle Hines on the reach in, using the body. And Thin off the mark on the first one. 2 points so far tonight, 3 assists for the young man. It's a second one, and maybe Jeff Brooks checking in the game. Zach Lede going to take a rest. 1:29 to go here. And Armani would like to get in this fourth quarter as quick as they can, with as big a lead as they can, to hold off Real Madrid in a low-scoring contest between two teams that we didn't expect to be so low-scoring. Serge up top, looking for an opening. Good defense by Tyus right there, but Serge gets an opening, and he drops the three. Does Chacho. As we talked about, loves to come back and play against his old team. 10 points already, 2 for 2 from the three-point line. The Tommy up top against Deck. Carroll wants to get it from the same spot again. He's off the mark, just short. Big moment here for Milan. As they're up 14, Serge wants to do it one more time. Oh, with the crossover, Serge did a beautiful move. It'll be Jeff Brooks this time, but he's long on the rebound. It's Chacho one more time up top against Tyus. Oh, nice pass. Hines can't find anything to do with it. Kicks it out to J.C. Carroll, who's one-on-one with Michael Roll. And J.C. Carroll gets the easy two. Not a good possession from Milan. They'll have one more chance here at the end of the third quarter to get their final shot, and if they can, up 12 right now. See if they can take this thing up 14 or 15. Chacho turns it over one more time. Madrid's got another chance. Deck from way deep. And he can't get it done. And we have a 12-point lead by Armani Exchange Milan here at the Wiesing Center. 61 Milan, 49 Real Madrid. As you see it sitting right in front of you at the end of the third quarter. Let's go back and see some highlights of this third quarter. A 22-10 run here as we're watching it in the third quarter highlights as Malcolm Delaney helped lead his team for that 12-point advantage in the second half, which, as they went into the halftime tied at 39, gives his team a 12-point advantage going into this fourth quarter. But Real Madrid 5 for 18 from outside the three-point line. You know that's not normal, so they might get things going, but I have to say that Olimpia Milano has been doing a great job of defending the perimeter here tonight. Giving up some things inside. You see Malcolm Delaney, third quarter performance at 7 points with a ranking of 10. And of course, after a little bit of rest he had at the end of the third quarter, he'll be checking back into this game. And again, as I said, Pablo Lasso just looking for 5 to get things going. It's Elo Thin, J.C. Carroll, Usman Garuba, Alex Tyus, and Gabriel Deck. So small lineup. Pablo Lasso decides to go to a smaller lineup, putting Tavares and Tompkins on the bench. So it'll be Tyus at the 5 spot, and it'll be Gabriel Deck playing the, well, it'll be Garuba playing the 5 spot and Tyus at the 4 spot, I guess. In this situation, still a smaller lineup without Tavares in there. See if they want to run a little bit more to try to chip into this lead. Carroll looking for the 3, steps back. Oh, J.C. Carroll off the mark right there. Good defense by Michael Roll. He was open for a second in a fast break. Now they get it to him down the sideline. Roll off to Hines. Hines against Tyus. Again, a battle between the two of them. And Hines using the body. And it'll be Alex Tyus with the foul, and Hines getting the and one. Look at him use the body right there with the step back. Just enough. How many times have these two competed against each other over the years? Olympiacos, Maccabi, Cheska, everywhere. As Hines misses the second part of the three-point play. Elo thinking a lot of confidence time here. His team in a tough situation. Tyus looking for his first point as a Real Madrid player. Decides to kick it out to J.C. Carroll instead. Carroll with the floater. Just slipped by the side of the backboard. And goes down. Delaney trying to break the pressure from Real Madrid. Hines bringing the ball up. Madrid doing everything they can to keep the ball out of Delaney's hands and Michael Roll's hands right now. As soon as you see Hines with the ball, they're all over. Look at J.C. Carroll all over Michael Roll right there. They just don't want to get the ball into the hands of the guys. Look at J.C. Carroll right here at that shot. Just slips by the side of the backboard and knocks down the 2 to get his team within 12. Oh, and an errant pass right there. As Delaney thought Roll was going to be checking out back towards the half-court line, and Messina can't believe it. It might not mean much right now when your team up 12, but with a team like Real Madrid, you just don't want to make those kind of mistakes. Delaney thought Roll was going out towards the half-court line. Instead, he decided to cut in, and an errant pass goes out of bounds. And it'll be Real Madrid taking the ball out. With 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. I'm hoping these players are warm because I'm freezing up here in the stands. As Elo Thin trying to get things going. Gabriel Deck to the hoop. Deck can't get it going either. And it's Gigi Datomi with the rebound again. Full court pressure by Real Madrid. Good job of making Milan take their time to get into their offense. You see Hines with the ball up top 10 seconds ago. Now with Roll with the ball, just getting into their offense. Roll off to Hines. Hines, not a good pass out to Brooks. Brooks has got 2 seconds on the clock. He's got to go up with it. Brooks with a nice jump hook, and he gets the roll. Milan doing everything he can to control this game. Great offense right there, taking it right down to the end of the shot clock. Elocin up top to Tyus. Oh, and that might be the play of the night for Real Madrid, as the young man gives it up to the birthday boy, saying happy 33rd birthday to Alex Tyus as he throws it up. And Tyus goes up and gets it. Again, a 12-point lead here, as it'll be Jeff Brooks going to the bench. I'm sorry, it'll be Kyle Hines going to the bench right there. Tarczewski checking into the game. Delaney bringing it up. Delaney with a quick move to the basket. This time Tavares wouldn't let him get in. Datomi can't find anything 10 seconds to go. Again, there's a foul up top. Elocin with the foul. And Chacho checking in from Michael Roll as he'll go to the bench. Chacho Rodriguez back into the game. If you're Milan right now, you're just hoping his clock just continues the run, but 8 minutes left gives Madrid a lot of time to just get top to Chacho. Chacho can't find the opening back. Again up top. Oh, Chacho pulling up over the top of Tavares, off the mark. Good defense by Eddie Tavares, popping out on the pick. Elocin up top again with the floater. He's short and off the mark. And one of the things we talked about earlier was rebounding, and it's been something that Armani Milan has been able to control. Oh, but Delaney could not get that one to fall. He's made a couple of them here tonight. But Milan controlling the boards, 28-22. And J.C. Carroll with the foul in the end one. Will that be the momentum changer for Real Madrid right there? As Messina gets Zach Lede off the bench quick and gets into the game, as Malcolm Delaney gets the foul from behind. And J.C. Carroll gets the easy lay-in, kissing it off the glass. And he'll go to the line. You know, as a 95% free throw shooter, he'll pull his team to within 9 with this one right here. And he does exactly that. As I said, there's a lot of time left for this Milan team. If they want to beat Real Madrid, they played a great second half in Milan. Back at round 4, they're going to have to do the same here in the last 7 minutes of this fourth quarter. Surge up top. Lede wide open, but Tyus recovers quickly. Oh, nice defense by Deck over the top. Tough pass by Lede into Datomi. Only 5 seconds to go on the shot clock, and you can feel the momentum changing. You can feel the intensity of Madrid defensively. And I think Ettore Messina decided he felt it also and wanted to call a timeout and slow things down a little bit. Down in the corner, it'll be Milan's ball with only 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. And now, let's go check out our 7-day magic moment of this contest here. 7 days magic moment. And who else can it be? As you see, they coming down, Kyle Hines trying to go over the top of Eddie Tavares. And Tavares doing, I should say Sergeant SWAT doing what Sergeant SWAT does. Took a little shot in the face from Hines. Accidental shot. If anything, really didn't see where he got hit, to be honest with you, in the replay. But that's what big men do, man. They get in the way and they go up. And you know, sometimes you get posterized and sometimes you get dunked on. Eddie Tavares has gotten the better of those contests in many, many, many games. And he got the better of it right there with Kyle Hines, but you still see the mark left on the face on the big man. But right now, the most important thing for those two players is the game. It's Armani Exchange Milan 65, Real Madrid 56. It's a 9-point lead. Big possession here from Milan. If they could score here, it might break Madrid's momentum. It's only 5 seconds to go on the shot clock, in a tough position for Delaney to bring the ball in. You see how he's dug into the corner right there. Out to Drzezinski, not much time to get the ball back. It's gonna be a tough shot for Delaney. Delaney way off the mark, hits the rim enough, but Tyus comes down with the rebound. Nice defensive possession there from Madrid. They knew what they had to do with 5 seconds to go. A little thin up top to JC. You don't want to give JC the opening. They gave him the lane right there. He gets another and one as he gets another foul. He did it last week against Anadolu with a couple threes to win the game in a game that Madrid couldn't get things going offensively, and that's the second one in a row. As JC got the foul from Delaney before from behind, and this time he takes the foul from Chacho, from Sergio Rodriguez, and knocks down another one. And we'll go to the foul line as J.C. Carroll is trying to knock down his 17th point of the game here, quietly and slowly leading his team back into this game. We talked about this at the 7-minute mark. With a team like Madrid, you just really want this to go. And it's an 8-0 run for Real Madrid right now. Lede wants to pull up for three. Lede from deep. He stops the streak right there. That's a shot you normally see somebody miss because he's that wide open. But the full court pressure by Madrid left him that open. And Lede has not been concerned about taking that shot at all as Carroll wants to keep things going. Once again, Carroll from three. JC from three. Relentless at this point of the game, trying to get his team back into it. Lede comes down, knocks down the three. J.C. Carroll says, right back at you. And Carroll is killing it right there. Lede one more time from the corner. Zach Lede, oh, that one pops out of the basket. You thought that one was going down. Carroll wants it back again. Watch out for Carroll on the baseline. He'll be coming off a pick somewhere soon. Here he is. Alcocer wants to take it himself, but it's Tyus. Tyus from the corner helping his new team. And Real Madrid is down 3 with 5:20 to go as they continue to tip away at this lead. Milan doing what they can offensively. Monaschini to the basket, can't get it up over Tavares. LOC wants to run the fast break off the deck. Deck wants to slow things down. Delaney all over Carroll. Deck wants to go one-on-one down low now. He's got no one outside. Deck with a nice move. Oh, but he misses the easy layup. And Milan says, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's slow this thing down a little bit, fellas. Delaney looking for it. Can't find it. Tavares popped out just enough. Drzezinski wants the pick. Oh, there could be an and one right here. Can't get it. Delaney gets the foul from the big man. Walter Tavares using his body perfectly. As Delaney would go to the line for two. You see him right there push off a little bit, but got the contact from the big man. It'd be Malcolm Delaney going to the line for two. Is Anthony Messina goes with a little bit more experience than Kyle Hines. You got a leader on the floor right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he brings in Luigi Dattomi sometime soon also to get that experience on the floor. This team is full of experience. As Delaney misses the first of two. Malcolm Delaney, an 81% free throw shooter. You just felt it at the 7-minute mark that Madrid was starting to get back into this game. And it's only a 4-point lead right now for Armani. Looks like Pablo Lasso's found his 5 as he keeps Elothin into this game. It's almost at the 20-minute mark right now. 18 minutes and 20 seconds of play for the young man, Carlos Elothin. Madrid takes the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. 15 on the shot clock. Watch out for Carroll coming off the far side. Here he comes back off the double pick. He's going to go to the opposite side. Carroll once again looking for it. Tavares. Oh, nice save by Tavares. That was almost in Delaney's hands. You got one on the shot clock. The young man has to shoot it up. Nothing there as Milan comes down to the rebound. They want to slow things down a little bit. I would think you got to push things a little bit faster for Milan, try to get a shot, because Madrid's half-court defense has been pretty impressive in the last 5 minutes. Hines in the basket. It'll be punter from deep. Punter shorting off the mark. Hines with a long rebound. And I'm sorry, that was Lede, who consciously knocks it out to Punter. Punter looking for another lane to the basket. Here he goes to the basket. Tavares says no way! As Kevin Punter trying to take it in, instead of going up and under, tries to go over the top. And it's Sergeant Swat saying, take that home. Back to Milan as he swats it away out of bounds. It's all about defense right now for Madrid. That's the way they've gotten back into this game. They were down 14 earlier. Delaney looking for a lane. And I think they called that the defender crossed the line. Elosin might have crossed the line defensively, although Malcolm Delaney seems to be moving to his right, trying to find a pass to the opposite corner. Let's see what he does this time. He's stationary this time, trying to get it in again to the other side. Lede loses the control of the ball. And those are the kind of mistakes that you don't want to see if you're Eder Messina, but it'll be Pablo Lasso who calls a timeout here with 3:36 to go. Madrid down 4. Messina frustrated right there. That was a possession they needed. As you can see, the 8-point lead in his fourth quarter by Real Madrid, 15-7. I hate to say this, people, but if you like basketball, stick around, because this might be one of those games that goes into overtime here. It's got all the feelings of going in a little bit of overtime, and as we sit here up in the broadcaster's booth, the snow just continues to pile up. I'm hoping I can get a taxi to go home. Just cold in the stadium. And now let's go in to listen to Real Madrid's timeout and see what Pablo Lasso has to say to this team with 3:36 to go, down 4.
Aguanta esto. Va a bloquear a Gaby. Se la das. ¿Vale? Se la das. Cuando se la des, rápidamente según se la des, cortas. ¿Vale? Gaby, aguanta un segundo. Eddie, al bloqueo con Gaby. ¿Vale? No le bloqueas. Que coja la derecha y entras aquí. JC, Carlos, Trey y tu derecha.
Looking for Gabby Deck right here on this play. Watch for Tavares coming out to set the pick and roll to the basket. Deck's going to try to get to the hoop. J.C. Carroll set up in the other corner. He's 6 for 6 from 2-point line. Only 2 for 5 from 3, but he's got 20 points here tonight. So I'm sure they're going to try to get him into this play as much as they can. 3:36 to go. It's Tompkins, Carroll, Elosin, Tavares, and Deck on the court. And as you see Pablo Lasso setting up his play, Deck here with the pick. He's going to slip it and go to the basket. Deck right to the hoop. Can't get it. Tavares, nice block out by Milan. So important for them. After Miludinov's 16 offensive rebounds last week, they've done a good job of Madrid. Against Madrid, only 3 offensive rebounds, keeping the big man Tavares from the hoop. And it'll be a foul on the outside. That'll be Madrid's 15th foul. As it'll be Malcolm Delaney once again going to the line. We talked about this all night long. It's 4 offensive rebounds for Real Madrid here tonight. As this Milan team gave up 30 last week, and 16 of them. Ooh, Malcolm Delaney knocks down the first one. 16 of them to Nikola Milutinov from CSKA Moscow, and they lost that game in overtime with a rebounding disadvantage of 66-30. And still lost that game in overtime. Messina looking for some defense here now as Madrid down 6, looking for their offense. Deck, and there's a foul down low, but that foul doesn't hurt Kevin Punter or Milan, as that's the 4th team foul. As J.C. Carroll had a little bit of a run coming off that baseline. You'd almost rather foul him sometimes down low than give him the 3-point shot. It was a nice pick by Tompkins. Tompkins this time wants it. He's wide open. Trey Tompkins two wide open as Lede took a shot from Eddie Tavares looking for the foul. No foul called. Lede on the ground. Tompkins had a wide open three, missed it. He'd love to have that one back as Delaney would love to get a basket right now. Lede with a beautiful fake over to Tompkins, and Zach Lede doing his thing with 12 points, but so many baskets in so many important moments. Putting his team up 8 here with 2:20 to go. Elos hit to the basket, almost turned it over. Deck wants to hit the three though. Deck's off the mark. Oh, the offensive rebound cannot be controlled by Real Madrid. And this is the possession that could give Milan the sweep of Real Madrid on the season. Delaney can't get to the hoop. Kicking out. It's Hines. Hines wants to hit the two, but can't do it. And Madrid's gonna have to run here with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You gotta get on Carroll. You can't let him see the three off the Tavares. Tavares! Up over the top. Eddie Tavares off the wrong foot, throwing it down with the right hand. Look at the pass from J.C. Carroll as Tavares goes up and over Morosini for the dunk. It's a 6-point game, 2 possession. For all you people that love to talk about possession games, it's a 2-possession game right now, and there's an important possession for Milan. 1:40 to go, down, up 6. Serge trying to do his thing. Good defense by J.C. Carroll. They know each other better than anybody. Lede, one more time. Zach Lede, this time he can't get it to fall. In and out, could have sealed the victory right there. Carroll wants to do his thing now. Turns it over. It'll be Serge Rodriguez picking it up for the easy lay-in. And Chacho might have sealed things right there with a great defensive effort by Milan up top. J.C. Carroll coming off the double pick. I think it was Lede that got his hand in. And Sergio Rodriguez, watch. Look at, oh, it's Kyle Hines. And look at Serge picking up as the ball's almost rolling on the ground. Chacho gets that little bit of a dribble, puts it into his left hand, back to his right. And you see the Real Madrid bench discouraged right there. They are about to break this streak, 6-game winning streak right here. They're down 8 with 1:18 to go. Let's go see what Pablo Lasso has to say to his team one more time.
Dale a Trey, Trey attacking quick. Quick, Eddie, va a atacar, ¿vale? Con lo cual, tienes que entrar al rebote. Carlos, te quedas en esta posición. JC, quick open after the curl, quick open here, just in case they double. So, Trey is gonna attack this quick with Eddie rebounding, Gabi here, okay, and Carlos here. Okay, attack this quick. Okay, let's go.
Amigas y amigos, volvemos al juego. 1:18 para el final del partido. Real Madrid 66, X Chelsea Milano 74.
8-point lead here with 1:18 to go. Defensively, this is a huge possession for Milan, right? If you can get a stop, you assure yourself just about of a victory right here. But if you give up a 3, this is a whole different game. Tompkins down low against Lede. He wants to go one-on-one. Tompkins off the mark, but Tavares with the rebound and the easy 2 right there. Now Madrid's gonna have to put some pressure on every foul from here on out. They should be on Hines a little bit as he easily brings the ball up the court. They're gonna rely on their half-court defense right now. Tompkins walks away from Delaney and leaves him wide open. Oh, what a steal right there. Losin wants to bring it up the court. He's got a 2-on-1. And I'll tell you what, it's not great defense, but that was a huge defensive play as Elosin tries to get it by, but it's Serge Rodriguez with the foot right there. That makes a huge difference because that was an easy, quick 2 that could have got Real Madrid to within 4 points. But right now, we still sit at 6. And Milan is able to reset their defense here in the half court. Elosin get all kinds of time tonight as a young man getting to the hoop again. One more time on the tray. Tompkins for 3. Tompkins does it all the time as he pulls his team to within 3 with 44 seconds to go. Madrid one more time, trying to set things up here defensively. It's a 1-4 set, but here comes Hines up top. Malcolm Delaney gonna look for the pick up top surge. Why is it Chacho against the whole team? Chacho for 3. And that might end it right here as Chacho once again wants to beat up his own team. Up top to Tavares to Tompkins. 16 seconds to go. We still got ourselves a 3-point game here, people. They're gonna have to foul Surge, and they do exactly that. With 13 seconds to go, 13.2. Real Madrid down 3, and they send Chacho to the line. What a 3, what a finish to this contest. As Messina looked at his assistant coach, says, is this clock ever gonna run down? Please, Tompkins hits another 3. Surge money from the line, as usual. You know he's not gonna miss too many of these shots. One more for the Chacho right here, 88% free throw shooter. 5 huge points for Sergio Rodriguez here down the stretch. As this game is all but over, LSM wants to get to the hoop for the easy 2. He does just that. And now Madrid looking to get a quick foul if they can. Down 3, and there's the foul right there. Gabriel Deck on Malcolm Delaney. And with 1 free throw, he should be fine. You gotta let Madrid run it to the basket, do whatever they want to do. Even let them shoot the 3-pointer if they can get it in. Jeff Brooks got a semi-smile on his face right now as Chacho goes to the bench. Chacho finishes here with 17 points so far. And 5 of those points were huge at the end of the game. That's the main one right there by Malcolm Delaney that should ice the game. If you don't foul right now, just leave everybody. You see Kyle Hines, everybody just like saying, Kyle Hines, Kevin Punter, they're all just saying, stay away, don't foul anybody, please, don't touch anybody. There's a miss. Ledet almost had the rebound. LSM wants to get to the hoop. It's off to Tompkins. Tompkins once again. Tompkins on the buzzer. Nothing going, and it's a 4-point victory for AX Armani Exchange Milan. Here they snapped a 14-game losing streak against Real Madrid way back in round 4. And now they've won 2 in a row against Real Madrid as Sergio Rodriguez and Malcolm Delaney and the rest of the boys celebrate. What a contest. As you see, Inter Messina has got to be happy about this win here tonight, as they need it. As I said, they're sitting in 8th place, fighting for a playoff spot. It was Madrid's chance to pull the within 1 game of CSKA Moscow in the standings, and they didn't get a chance to do it here tonight. Not their best home game at all by far, but that's a tough Milan team. This team came to play tonight. They played defensively.